Finneas and Billie Eilish are an inseparable duo, both as siblings and as collaborators. Being the sole producer for all of her music, Finneas still found the time to record his second solo album, For Crying Out Loud. In a new episode of Spotify's Podcast Countdown 2, Eilish takes the interviewer role to discuss Finneas' feelings ahead of the album's October 4th release. "I think it's important to separate your taste from what you have to express," Finneas, 27, says in the opening of the episode. "It's really not about you." Eilish, 22, comes into the scene and starts off by asking what Finneas wants people to take away from the album. "I'm sort of convinced I have no fans," Finneas replies, jokingly adding, "I feel like some of your superfans are such superfans that timed the expansion pack." However, the singer and producer was shocked to find that all three of his shows in support of the album sold out. Finneas is set to perform in Los Angeles, New York, and Kingston-upon-Thames in England for a run of intimate shows to play the album after its release later this week. For Crying Out Loud is billed as a solo album, but it's the sum of some of Finneas' closest collaborators through jam sessions. "For anyone who has never jammed with friends, it is so fun," Eilish explains, although she confesses that she mainly jams with Finneas. "The reason I did it that way was to have fun," he says in agreement, taking a much different approach than his debut album The Optimist, which he said he made in the loneliest possible way. Finneas also dishes on what his favorite songwriting process has been in his career, and they are both Eilish songs. "I would say that my favorite process ever. What was I made for? It's hard to beat having an inspiration and having all this kind of like. That was a full shopping cart of material." He also loved working on Charlie XCX's Guess remix that Eilish was featured on. "We wrote it and we recorded it once we wrote it," he explained. As for what it has been like for Finneas to take a step back from rehearsals and songwriting to work on his own music, Eilish admits that it's sad and hard, but also a relief. "I feel like I spent all of my time on tour and in rehearsals like oh my god, Finneas wants to leave or Finneas is unhappy. I just look up to you so much and want you to have the best time." Finneas recently did an interview with Guitar.com and revealed Eilish is learning how to produce her own music without his help. "I've been setting up Billie's recording studio for her so she can do home production without me, because she's very good at it," he told the publication. "And it's funny, I've been giving her, like, the bare minimum of stuff, just so that she learns it all." For Crying Out Loud comes out October 4th.